Hey, what is going on YouTube? My name is James and welcome back to another video. Today I'm actually going to be doing a collection review, and it has been such a long time since I've done one of these, and I want to just apologise for that. I really enjoy doing these, and I love seeing your guys' and girls' collection, so please feel free to email me your collection. I'll hopefully get around to doing it. Now, if you did submit your collection and it's not been done yet, please resubmit. And I know that's really annoying, but the emails have just got lost recently because of how long it's been, and yeah, but today we're going to be taking a look at a very good friend of mine's collection called Andy. Now, he submitted his collection ages ago, and I was going to get around to doing it, but I didn't in the end, and it was kind of a good thing because he's added 3 new watches to his collection since when he sent it in. His collection is probably one of the most beautiful collections I've ever seen. I'm not just saying that from a financial view, I'm saying that because his collection is truly beautiful, in my opinion. Today isn't going to be truly like a review saying, you should get this watch, you should swap this watch. It's going to be more just appreciating his collection. At the end, we're going to have a slideshow of his pictures, because Andy is not only collecting beautiful watches, he also takes beautiful pictures. And I think it's deserving of its own time with just music and just showing the pictures. I truly do. But without any further ado, let's get into his collection. For those of you that don't know, Andy's a very good friend of mine. He emailed me ages ago with his collection submission, and we became really good friends after that. He sent like 16 watches and the 4 before that, and you know, I got to do reviews and sell them on his behalf, and he's helped me out so much. If it wasn't for Andy, we wouldn't have this new lighting system and eventually the green screen once I set it up. So Andy, I have a lot to thank you for, and I just want to say thank you. You've really helped me a lot. You've motivated me, and thank you so much. And I hope to one day meet you and like repay you with beer. Okay, we'll go to the pub and get a load of beer. But also, I hope I get the opportunity to review some of your watches, you know, with you there and stuff. It'd just be absolutely incredible to have some of these watches featured on this channel. I think it'd be great, not only so I can like handle some of the most beautiful watches ever, in my opinion, but also just to get my opinion out there of them, you know, from a perspective of someone who's much more in the lower tier and has only just recently got himself a Swiss watch, which is thanks to you, Andy. So yeah, let's just jump into this. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures first of what his collection looked like when he emailed it me. 3 watches have been added since this, and as you can see, it's already a beautiful collection. Let's just jump into this. So the first watch is the JLC, let's try this, Duometre a Quantinimi Lunaire. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. I'm probably gonna, no, I'm not gonna edit that out. That was dreadful, but it is an absolutely beautiful watch. Like, honestly, just the dial, that texturing on the dial is unbelievable. He's got a macro shot of the moon phase, and just the texturing in that is just absolutely beautiful. It's a solid gold watch. It looks incredible, and I just can't imagine, like, it's like the ultimate dress watch, in my opinion. I think that is like ultimate up there. And the only thing I'd prefer instead, but this is just me personally, is that white gold Vacheron Constantin 4300V. Which comes on a bracelet, which obviously you swap out for a leather, but this is equally as beautiful. Like, truly a great watch to start this. By the way, guys, if you want to submit your collection, this is how you send pictures. I'm not saying you will have to do this, and I completely respect that not everyone has the time or can even be bothered or wants to take high quality pictures like this, and I completely respect that, you know, but this is like top level shit. It's amazing. But anyway, next one is a German one, the Glashutte Reserve, which is again a beautiful watch. Like, just look at the color of that dial, the power reserve. I love the way the dial is. So by the way, I can't have pictures right now because I have to have the computer on, which means there's a huge amount of noise coming from that, and also I use the phone to record, so I'm just trying to remember what they look like off the top of my head. But the way the actual time is just here, and then you've got the other things on the dial with the date down here, is surprisingly really nice. And when I first saw it, I looked at it and I was just like, there's too much going on. Like, it's all split off. I don't know what's going on. No. But after looking at it, like, for a bit longer, I was like, that is actually really nice, and I really like it. Also, the exhibition case back, beautiful movement. If I'm not mistaken, it's done by hand as well, and it's just absolutely beautiful. That sort of dark navy bluish color, which I'm assuming comes off black a lot of the time. It's just beautiful. Again, just absolutely beautiful. The next one is one of my dream watches. It just I love this watch. I think Jansseni's got one. I don't know if his is the old, I think his is the older version. But this is the Rolex Explorer II, the 216570. The black indices, you know, the black indices or black outlined indices with the black numerals around the bezel, the black outlined hands with the dark orange or light orange, you know, with the polar dial. It's just such a good looking watch, honestly. And I think it's like, I'd say it's like one of the perfect travel watches. I would rather have a GMT Master, the GMT Master 2, or a vintage GMT Master, absolutely beautiful, but this is like a perfect travel watch. I haven't had the chance to try this one on. I got to try on a vintage one, a vintage Explorer, and it was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It looked great and it felt great, and I can only imagine this one does as well. I got to experience the older one as well, an AD, and I fell in love with it. Honestly, such a beautiful watch. The polar dial is just like perfect, and again, your macro shots are ridiculously good. The next one is the Rolex Daytona 116520. This is like the steel bezel, pre-ceramic bezel. Beautiful. I really like it, though I do prefer the new one, which I got to try on at Salon QP with the black bezel. I think that looks absolutely ridiculously good, but I know you're not a fan of the ceramic bezel, if I'm not mistaken. Incredible, beautiful watch. Though I've heard a lot of bad things about the Daytona movement from various people, but you've not experienced any problems, if I'm not mistaken. So, just incredible. Next one is the Rolex Submariner 116610. I'm starting to think now he's got a no date sub, but I'm not too sure. It might be a no date sub. You can see the pictures, so is it a no date sub? I don't know, but either way, Submariner, great watch. Personally, I'm not a fan of the Submariner, only because I feel like everyone's got one. I definitely don't have one. I don't know anyone who like lives around me who has one, or work with anyone who has one, but still, you get my point. That's why I prefer the Yachtmaster, just because it's basically a sub but different. But I completely respect why people have the Submariner. It's a great tool watch, it's a dive watch, it's just overall a really great watch. I'm still yet to even like experience a Submariner, so yeah, a great watch. The next watch is one of my ultimate grails, which I've spoken about many times, and when he sent me his submission, I saw these macro shots. I'd never seen macro shots like this for the AP Royal Oak. It's the 15400 blue dial, the exact one I want. And I'd never like seen macro shots of that rotor. It's probably one of the most beautiful things, like beautiful watches I've ever seen. I love it, and the finishing on the dial is hand done. It's just absolutely incredible. It speaks pure luxury. The bracelet just looks incredible, and I have to say, out of all your watches in your collection, I don't think I'd wear any of them if there was a Royal Oak in there. That 15400, I feel like that would take all my wrist time. Like every time, it's perfect for every scenario, every situation, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. Congratulations on getting such a beautiful watch, honestly. And if I'm not mistaken, that it's discontinued now, right? So it's even more difficult to get. Anyway, on to the next one. He has two Nomos, the Nomos Orion 38. Which is kind of where I got the want for a Nomos from when I saw this. I got to try on the Orion at Salon QP. Beautiful watch, absolutely love it, and I do hope to own it one day, but I've decided to go with a 1102 when I can finally afford one. Beautiful. Then the second Nomos is the Nomos Ahoy Atlantic, which is like, it's got the huge lugs. I'm pretty sure I tried that one on at Salon QP as well. It looks nice, but personally, I'm not a fan of it because of them lugs. I can understand why people absolutely love it, but just them lugs make it feel really big and uncomfortable on me personally. I've got 6 3/4 inch wrists, so not the biggest wrist ever, little girly wrists, and the lugs just hang, and it just looks like a watch that's far too big for me personally. It's kind of the reason I don't like Panerai either. I think they're just too big. It's like, I look at them and I just see like, I see police watches and, you know, Storm and that sort of stuff, and it's just like, yeah. I know they're completely different, everyone's going to hate me for that, but that's kind of what I see. But still a beautiful looking watch. The dial is just beautiful, but the watch itself, I just am not a fan of, if I'm completely honest, but it's a great looking watch. And the final one, which I'd never really seen talk much about, or I don't have any macro pictures of, is the Tag Heuer Monaco. I'm not too sure why, but I think he's got it in there just because of the association with racing with it. I love it. I love the Monaco. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. even the new Heuer Monacos, I think they look really, really nice. And you got the nice blue one with the crown on the side with the pushers, not the opposite side. I really like it personally. And I'd love to know why you don't have many pictures of it. But it's a great looking watch nonetheless. And that brings us to the 9 watches that he originally had in the first place. Now the next 3 watches are pretty funny. He was thinking of getting one anyway, if I'm not mistaken, but I did say to him, you should get one. Like, you should get one and try it out. I've heard people say they're absolutely incredible, and that's Grand Seiko. Let's just put it this way. He got one Grand Seiko, then he got another Grand Seiko, and then he got another Grand Seiko. So now he has 3 Grand Seikos. And he told me he went through a period where he almost considered selling everything and just keeping his Grand Seikos. He loved them that much. Thankfully, he didn't do that because his collection's absolutely incredible and he should keep them all. But the Grand Seikos he's got is really, really cool because he's got like a pure quartz one of the mechanical high beat quartz, other things, or the high beat GMT. It's not quartz, it's high beat GMT, and then he's got the spring drive. So he's got like one of each mechanical thing, you know, the pure quartz, mechanical, and then spring drive. Not only that, he's got some of the most beautiful Grand Seikos as well. So he's got the Grand Seiko SBGX063, which is his quartz one. It's got like a creamish dial, very, very nice. Again, beautiful pictures. He then got the Grand Seiko, I don't know if the quartz one was first. I'm pretty sure I don't know which one was first, but either way, it doesn't really matter. Then he's got the Grand Seiko SBGJ003, which is the high beat GMT. Again, really, really nice. And I can understand why when he got these 3, he was like, I'll just get rid of everything else. I can understand it. But I'm so glad he didn't, because can you imagine getting rid of like a Royal Oak and a JLC and them Rolexes and stuff and just keeping Grand Seiko? Like, that's why I truly believe Grand Seiko is that good, because it's not, Andy isn't the first person I've heard a story like that from. It's quite amazing, to be honest. It makes me wonder whether instead of going with like a Rolex down the road, I should go with a Grand Seiko, like for my personal collection, because I don't really buy my personal collection for value, which is the only reason I really like Rolex like as much as I do, because I know that within 10 years it should be worth more than what I paid for it. Anyway, back to this. So the high beat GMT, again, just look at it. It's incredible. It looks absolutely beautiful, and the movement in the back as well is just absolutely brilliant. But then the real killer of the collection, the absolute beauty, that is the Grand Seiko SBGA011, which is using the 9R spring drive, and this is nicknamed the Snowflake in the community. I love this watch. It is absolutely beautiful. The texturing on that dial is unreal. It just looks absolutely incredible. And I know going through his collection, I've probably said the same things, and you're probably all like, this is the most pointless review ever, because he's just said each watch is beautiful, even though I did say I didn't really like the Heuer. But you can't help but look at his full collection and go, wow, that is incredible. Like, you just want to congratulate him for having such beautiful watches. And this is really, seeing stuff like this, and I don't know about you guys, but seeing stuff like this and starting from like the very, very bottom, like £12 eBay pickups, and seeing stuff like this really, really motivates me to sort of not only build up a beautiful watch collection, but to just do well in life. Like, and I know this is a really weird thing to say, but seeing stuff like this, he owns nice cars as well, stuff like that really motivates me to get to where I want to be financially. I know financially isn't everything. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I do want to be in a position financially where I'm okay and all that sort of stuff. And right now I've got a roof over my head, I've got food in me, so I'm completely good, believe me. But I want more than that, you know what I mean? I'm a bit greedy, I'm a bit materialistic probably. I do like this sort of stuff, and seeing stuff like this really motivates me to do better and do more and push myself more. And it's just absolutely incredible, and I hope to one day be able to share some of your cars as well, Andy, like on the show. I just want to sort of share what you've built, you know, with your cars and your watches, because I think stuff like this can't just be a true motivation just to me. I can only assume it must be a motivation to other people as well, unless I'm just really weird, which I wouldn't be surprised about, but it just really motivates me. So thank you very, very much for sending your collection, first of all, but also for helping me so much in getting lighting set up and, you know, just doing different things. You've helped me review some watches that have really pushed my channel to the next level. The Oris, you know, allowing me to buy that at such a great price as well. Like, you've helped me a lot, Andy, and I just want to say thank you. And I don't know how I ever could repay you. I'm sure a few beers might do the trick, but yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for this, sending your collection. I'm going to leave it on a slideshow now of his pictures because I truly believe they deserve it. And I'm just going to have music playing in the background. So enjoy these pictures of these absolutely beautiful watches. Don't forget to submit your collection as well. Thank you for watching. Take care and peace out.
Sunday, and you cruising down Crenshaw in a motherfucking 6'4". Come on, say that shit like you believe it, man. Like it's your word, still that shit. Stop playing around, loosen the fuck up. There you go.
moon.